My name is Rory Houlihan. I ran for U.S. Senate last spring, 2016, to stop the ticking time bombs so I could put our economy on track for the bright new day instead of all things ending. Well, I lost the election, not running, but the ticking time bombs are still here, if not more so. Let me educate you on the ticking time bombs and give you the rest of the story. Part 18, a sad day for us all. I guess someone has to be a dummy, and that job is mine. The Syrian attack, was that not seeing all those cruise missiles firing off the ship really cool? After all that firepower and hitting that nerve gas depot, only 6 folks dying. That seems a bit low to me. How about you? We see news clips of the missiles flying off the ship, but nothing from the impact. Knowing how narcissistic President Trump is, wouldn't he also release that footage too? President G.W. Bush showed us proudly that footage. After all, what would be better proof of what a strong and decisive President Trump is than to see all those missiles? Video cameras send back video of the missile hitting the target, seeing the explosions, and watching the plume of deadly nerve gas rising and spreading out from the site. With the Assad regime getting the taste of their own medicine. Wouldn't this sight be so great to see? After all, this firepower, only 6 people died. Now, I had a chance to talk to the emergency managers for Winchester and Richmond, and their estimate of casualties are a whole lot higher. Is Richmond's storage facility kind of the same thing? And if it got hit, they estimated at least 100,000, most likely more. Call their Richmond Emergency Management Center and ask them. They're in the phone book. Understand, that is what President Trump hit. If you folks believe that President Trump is clean, then you are liable to see just the Donald getting tough with the rear end Assad, and you would naturally go, "Yay, great job!" And I can't blame you. It is a great job standing up to someone who repaid his farmers by machine gunning them down because they wanted some food. President and you would be right to do just that. Celebrate. But if you suspected President Trump, of being corrupted and in collusion with Russia's Putin, you would look at things a whole lot darker. You would see Rex Tillerson's meeting earlier this month with a Russian diplomat instead of with our NATO allies as a possible collusion. The attack today or yesterday as a possible stage event. A deflection, even. That instead of hitting a warehouse full of deadly nerve gas, we instead hit an empty warehouse. Fake news, you might even say. The casualties of just 6 people are in line with an attack on an almost empty warehouse, and not one filled with deadly nerve gas that would float and kill more people. The problem is credibility of the president. Trump's constant lying, alternative news, has undermined Trump's credibility with the majority of folks, myself included. You don't know if Trump is a Thomas Jefferson or a Benedict Arnold, and you have to look at things both ways. Worst of all is that thanks to Mitch McConnell, we may never be able to fully trust our government for a long time. most folks would work first very hard to restore their credibility. Not Donald Trump, not Newman, not McConnell. Understand the with the confirmation of the Trump appointees to the Supreme Court and the Justice Department, uh, I believe today, all of whom will now be part of the President Trump's investigation, the cloud of doubt will never be fully lifted from the Trump administration, which will negatively affect our government for years. One way or another, one cannot but see Donald Trump as the best president that Russian money can buy. As Mitch McConnell's senatorial leadership legacy, leader Mitch McConnell will leave a cloud of doubt that will undermine the institution of the U.S. Senate, the U.S. President. 2. Mitch McConnell is short run smart and long run stupid. He's a very smart fox, old fox. But so are thieves. Sometimes you win, you lose. As I pointed out in an earlier post, pigs don't know that pigs stink, but other folks do. The question is, who will be caught up in the stink and end up stinking, and for how far will it go? Right now, the institution of the president is under question with the Russian collusion scandal over it. The leadership of the House is under question, and the institution of the House Intelligence Committee is under scandal, thanks to Speaker Ryan and former chairman of Nunes. Now, the institution of the Senate is under question, with the Mitch McConnell's decision to put in place folks who could aid in the cover-up before the Donald can even be cleared. So we won't ever be able to fully trust Donald Trump's administration, literally from this day forward. This is a sad, sad day for our country and our sacred institutions. Maybe you ought to let your senators know that. You have a good and blessed day. Bye. So sad.